What's up? I am chaos. The end of ends. A steward is trapped in a cage of ice. Your best friend, Baelz Hakos from hololive. 我はカオス。終わりの果てザエンド。氷の檻に封印されし、黒金のバラ。汝の友。ホロイエンのハコスベールスです。Witness me. Morning. Oh my god, that's so loud. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Today's tuning was a bit weak. That's because I'm still recovering. How are you doing today, babe? I'm doing better. I have soup with me. I have some chickpea vegetable soup. And I have coffee. I'm getting positively used to the new intro. That's good. That's good. Did you get 10 soup? I didn't. Oh my god, I'm actually very upset. They didn't sell the soup that I normally get. It was sold out. I was so sad. So I had to buy soups that I didn't normally get. I was so upset. How can you be out of soup? That's the horror. That's the true horror. No more soup! Speaking of horror, welcome to today's stream. See, this year, I've been in a very certain mood about Halloween and scary things. I think last year I was more into the actual, you know, what do you call it? Stereotypical scary things, whether it be games or content. Now I'm not in a mental space where I enjoy being scared. Not feeling really... I need to blow my nose. But yeah, there's something about this year that I think it's just because I've been really busy. I don't have time to be scared. I don't have the time to recover mentally after playing a horror game, you know? So, not feeling very spooky this year, and that's okay. Because some years, it's good to be grounded and remember that it's alright if I don't play spooky games. Because my life is but a horror show. And you know what? That is exactly what we're doing today. I think a lot of people don't realize that you experience horror on a massive scale every single day just by living. Life can't be that scary. Oh, I beg to differ. This is very interesting soup. Mmm. You thought your life was a comedy? Oh no. You know, comedy is used as a coping mechanism. It's like using sarcasm trying to cut tension. Comedy, your life is a horror movie with little instances of comedy to make sure that you're still alive. Now, I've prepared a lot of realistically terrifying situations that I think we've all experienced. And there are still so many that I didn't add to this list. And the reason why is because I would have run out of time. There's be too many. There's too many. So this is only like a little snippet into the true horror that is reality. How many of these has happened to you? All of them except one. All of them except one. And I've got a story for everyone as well. So, you know. Or maybe like 2. I don't know. We'll see. But, you guys ready? It's good. I would like to report that... I mean, I can tell the story later. But my head is no longer in immense pain. I'm going to the dentist. I don't know. Oh my god. That is kind of ironic. I just got a text. Bae! You need to pay this soon! I got a notification for a payment that needs to be done. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, life. Thank you. That's great. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good start. This is a great start. Okay. Let's go. Alrighty. We have our tier list. We do indeed have our tier list. I have rated them in death, horror, nightmare, scary, and eh. Now, I've had to put these really small on the side, which is why you can't read them. I will enlarge them as I go through each one. Okay? Why'd you make the text so small? No, I'm making the box bigger. Calm down. Calm down. イラストやありがとう。そうですよね。一応日本語を説明した方がいいですよね。なんか今年のハロウィンってさ、そんなになんかホラーの気分がなくて、まあ毎日ね、毎日過ごしている人生の方が怖いっていうことなんで、みんなも経験したホラーを今日紹介したいと思います。Alright. Let's start with the first one. Blood test. You know the feeling. It's not even. I think I can. You know, a blood test, but like also getting jabbed in any capacity at a medical facility. As a child, my goodness, that was terrifying. Blood test is F for me. I'm okay with needles. Now, hold up. I guess it does depend on the person. If you're like Ross from Friends, you know, then I guess you will die on the hill before you get jabbed by a needle. There's a difference being jabbed by a needle and getting blood drawn. Well, okay, let's just say needle at medical institute. Oh my god, I remember we used to get, I don't know if this is the same in other countries as well, but in Australia, you have needle days at school. They give you needles at school. I don't know why. It's like the mandatory vaccinations. Well, not mandatory, but I think yeah. They give you needle days at school. And there were like certain types of shots that we would get, and then I remember they used to pick like a certain place, and people would just line up, right? You had to line up, sit down, get stabbed, and then leave. My goodness. The lining up is the worst, in my opinion, you know. Oh. Line up for your doom. Actually, though. I mean, now, I don't really get scared. For me, personally. I think lining up is still a little bit like the anticipation of getting stabbed by a needle is still scary to me. Also, I can't look at the needle when I'm getting my blood taken or I'm getting, you know, a flu shot or something. So, because of that, I'm gonna put this in the scary. Only because I can't look at the needle. Yeah, I haven't really. Oh my god, I think I was scarred from taking blood tests or getting blood work done when I was a baby. I think this was when I was in kindergarten. I was getting my blood drawn and I kept like fidgeting. So I guess the needle moved when the nurse was trying to take my blood, and I ended up with a gigantic bruise. Yeah. It was terrible. It was terrible. But I think I've gotten a little bit better with needles because of one experience that I've had with needles where I've had, I think I've said this in a members stream before, but I've had some near-death experience, well, not near-death, some very severe medical experiences, situations that I've been through. And there was one situation when I was getting rushed to the hospital in a ambulance. Did I just say ambulance? In an ambulance, the wee woo. And I was told I was jabbed a total of 6 times of the medical person trying to find my veins for the IV drip. They said my veins were too small and they jabbed me a total of 6 times. Twice in the elbow pit where they normally, you know, put the IV drip. Twice on the other arm down near the forearm, like near the wrist, like, you know, the forearm. And then when that didn't work, they tried 2 on the back of the hand. Yeah. I mean, I was suffering from pain that hurt, that exceeded the pain from getting jabbed. So I was like, you know, dude, I don't care. Can you just stab me? Okay, it's okay. So I think after that experience, I've been better with needles. Anyway, that's the first one. Blood test. All right. Second one. Oh. I don't know if you can read that. That says unannounced blood moon rising. Now, if you know it's normally announced, well, see, normally blood moon rising follows the chart. Now, if you don't know what the blood moon rising is, it's a monthly debuff that has been given to me by the gods, because without it, I'd just be too strong. I'm like Inuyasha, you know, once a month I just lose all my powers and I am bound to the bed in pure agony. Anyway, so the blood moon rising comes once a month, and it normally follows a time schedule. But if you know, sometimes it likes to, you know, the blood moon likes to be like, hello, I'm here early, or hello, I'm here late, you know? And in those situations, depending on where you are, is absolutely terrifying. Thankfully, I have not personally experienced any inconveniences, but I could just imagine. It does a little bit of trolling. It does a little bit of trolling. But man, that is horrifying. Do you know what's scarier? When it doesn't come after having a little bit of... Hey! But... Maybe you're into that! Maybe that was the objective, you never know. But if it wasn't the objective, then damn. Damn, I don't know how people would feel in that situation. Alright. How the heck am I into this? No, what if the goal was... okay, you know what? Let's move on. Unannounced blood moon rising. Horrifying. Next. Okay. Next. Phone about to dead. Now let's get back to something that everyone can relate to. Have you ever been in a stressful situation and then you suddenly see your battery icon on your phone turn red? Maybe you are stranded. Maybe you are lost. Maybe you're waiting for someone to pick you up. Maybe you're waiting for Uber. And then you see your battery icon turn red. Outside the house. Yes. This, like, imagine this situation outside your home. Obviously, if you're inside your home, I would assume you have a charger of some sort. You always carry a power bank? Wow, that was me in Pokemon Go days. Oh my god! You know, back in the day when Pokemon Go became really, really, really popular, I remember we all were playing, like it like became really popular like overnight. And then everyone would carry a power bank around because Pokemon Go ate your battery like none other. So I went home and then I told Mum, I'm like, Mum, I need a power bank. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because what if my phone runs out of battery? And she's like, oh, okay. So we went to like the equivalent of Big Camera, which is like a, what do you call it? Like like a tech store to buy the power bank. We got to the register. And it was one of those registers where you can like check it, and it's not like one that's behind a counter. It's just one of those like registers that, you know, everyone can see what's going on. And then Mama Rat went to like check something, and then I saw a post-it note that was next to the computer, and then it had Pokemon Go, and there was a tally underneath, and I was like, what is that? And then the salesperson looked at me and they were like, oh, this is a tally to track how many power banks we've sold because of Pokemon Go. I'm not even kidding. That's no cap. Literally. I need to blow my nose, hold on. And then they looked at me. And they looked at the power bank. And they looked at the tally. +1! How many tallies? If I remember correctly, there were around like... It was either 7 or 12. +1! Oh. That's very specific. No, I remember because there was at least one, like, 5 tally. I remember one 5 tally. I just can't remember if it was 2 5 tallies and then a double, which would be 12, or it's 5 tally and then a double, which is 7. So. Anyway. But phone about to be dead. I would say this is in, like, depending... If you think of, like, the worst scenario for this to happen, this would be death. In my opinion. I think that would be death. Yes. Next. In the same realm. Low battery on earphones or headphones when you just sat down for a long-ass train ride. This is very specific. This is very specific to me. You don't... Oh my god. The number of times this has happened. Or... low battery for me. When I just get to the gym. Dude, I just go home. I refuse to work out if I don't have my earphones or headphones. This is based on my experience. No. Because sometimes you forget to charge them and you don't remember. So I get onto the train and then I put my headphones on and then I hear the low battery. And I'm like, uh-oh. I have a long-ass train ride to the destination and I also have a long-ass train ride back from the destination and you're telling me I don't have any music? I refuse. Or when I get to the gym and then like, I'm all ready to like work out and then I put my earphones on and it's like, low battery. Shit. Just go home. How did you do the low battery so damn good? Low battery... I don't know actually. I think I was taken over by AI for a second. Low battery. Maybe just because I hear it so often. May use the Sony headphones. I did actually. They're right here. Because I was charging them because I heard the low battery yesterday. I did. Forgetting your headphones is sadder. That is sad, but it's not necessarily like death. I think like horror experience is like when you had an expectation and it's just like you have that expectation and then you enjoy it for like 2 seconds before it's ripped away from you harshly. Anyway, that's just me with the low battery thing. That's it's terrifying to me. All right, next. I see bugs. Bugs are friends. Oh, come on, that's not fair. It is. They're not that bad. It's not that bad. No shot Bay wouldn't freak out at a cockroach. Okay. Cockroaches are kind of scary. You know what? Okay, I'll put them in Nightmare. How about that? It's a good neutral standing place. You have an Aussie buff? True. Cockroaches are a global nightmare. I think it's worse because here, cockroaches fly. So, that's pretty terrifying. It's pretty terrifying. Yeah, we have cockroaches that fly here. Yeah. They fly everywhere. But I feel like I've seen a majority of cockroaches fly in Australia. I don't know. I've seen like G's, Dick IG. I've seen them in Japan. I don't think they fly. But they fly more here for some reason. What about scorpions and centipedes? Centipedes are a bit gross, but yeah. Millipedes are so cute though. Anyway. Millipede's cute. Always rescue millipede. They just a little scurrying on the floor and you're like, hello. Here's a little guy. Millipedes are adorable. Anyway. Love the ones that curl up into a ball. No, you horribles! Heartless soul! Kosakibiju! Hello, Kosakibiju. We are ranking horrors of reality. Oh my god, hello. Hi, Pebbles. Kosakibiju! Is that you? I hope your collab with Kyla was good. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed more Tree Assistant. God damn it. I love that's how we greet each other anymore. Every time I see Kosakibiju, it's like Kosakibiju! And then she responds with Hakos. We love. It's canon now. You didn't say Billy! Did you say Billy? Did they say Billy? Maybe not. She dodged Billy! Man. Billy lonely. It was horrible. Thank you! Thank you. He only showed up once. How come Billy only showed up once for Kosakibiju? But then when I was watching Fauna play it, Billy said hi so many times. Anyway. Anyway. Back to our tier list. Well, welcome for those who have just joining. We have a tier list of ranking horror scenarios of everyday life. Yes, the one we just did was Aussie Bugs. Next. This is the... You jolt awake and then you're like, hold on a second. What time is it? Bay every day. I think this is like horror because when you normally wake up in these, like the worst type of scenarios that this happen is you wake up naturally and you feel really rested. I think that's the worst. Like sometimes you jolt awake, you have the, you know, the more quote unquote like stereotypical panic moments where you jolt awake and you're like, oh my god, what time is it? The worst is when you wake up really peacefully and you're like, oh my god, I feel so rested. And then you realize, oh shit, I had to be somewhere. What time is it? That's the horror. That's horrifying. Suspiciously rested. I think the worst when this happens is if you have to catch a flight. That happened to me, actually, when I was visiting Rat Fam. The day I was flying out, I missed my alarm. And I woke up and I was like, what time is it? It's alright. It's I overestimated, not overestimate. I set aside extra time. Let's just say that. You know? My original plan was to arrive at the airport 3 hours in advance. And I've come to realize when you're traveling alone, you don't need to go to the airport 3 hours in advance. That's the one thing that Mama Rat used to always tell us when we were traveling as a family. You need to get to the airport 3 hours in advance. But now this time, I realize when I'm traveling alone, you can get to the airport 2 hours in advance and you're still fine! It depends on the airport. True. I mean, but I do think the more people you travel with, the more time you have to like allocate when you're going to the airport. When you're by yourself, honestly, like 1 to 2 hours, depending where you're flying, it's totally fine. You only have yourself to be accountable for. I feel like if I was traveling with family, oh my god, yes, we would need at least 3 hours. Coordination, making sure everyone has their luggage sorted out. Everyone's got their ticket. No one's lost. Anyone need to go to the bathroom? We have to wait for them, you know. I understand the 3 hours. But when you're by yourself, man, I was chilling. I was actually extremely anxious and terrified during the taxi ride. And for some reason that day, the day I was going back to visit Rat Fam, I was already late, and in my head, I didn't realize that 2 hours was plenty time. I was in the taxi, and for some reason, this one day, this taxi driver drove literally at the speed of like a grandma without their glasses on. I don't understand. And like, I didn't realize, because normally when you get into a taxi, you can request, oh, like, can you try to get there like a little bit quicker using, I don't know, like highways or something because I'm running late. See, I didn't want to admit that, so I didn't say anything. But then when you don't say anything, you can't say anything for the rest of the trip because that's how social anxiety works. I'm like, well, I didn't say it at the beginning. I should have said it at the beginning. I can't say anything now. So I was just sitting there, anxious as heck, in the backseat, staring at my Uber app and looking at the arrival time, and I'm like, ah shit, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna miss my flight. You gotta speak up. I couldn't! How close were you to missing it? I was fine. I arrived 2 hours in advance. I was chilling. I still had an extra hour to eat food because check-in and everything took so quick. I was chilling. Can we put social anxiety on this tier list? Anyway. But yes, that is the alarm. What other situation is like, I don't know, being late for work, being late for school, I suppose. social anxiety would be... It wouldn't be categorized in this tier list. It'd be like above death. Anyway. Next. Ugh. The use of one's full name by parent. Death? Instant death? It depends on the tone. Well, I assume you know what kind of tone they're using if they're using your full name. This might be a Bay exclusive. I don't think... Has Mama Ran ever used my full name before? I don't think so. Even when she was really pissed. Oh, that's because she doesn't call me by my... She doesn't call me by my name. See, Mama Rat... Because Mama Rat... She doesn't use my name, so whenever she does, I know she's pissed. This might just be like a rat fan thing, but... Papa Rat, Mama Rat don't refer to us by our names. Like me and Anna Rat when we were growing up. Mama Rat used to call us, like, older sister and younger sister. I lost my name perms to my mum, even at home. She just says, "Oi! Little sister rat!" And then with Anna Rat, it'd be, "Oi, Anna Rat!" Yeah. So, I think that's more of a language thing as well. Like a language culture thing. So she didn't really use Bae. Like Baelz, Hakos, she never really used my name. Unless it was in situations where she had to, you know, like outside, talking to, I don't know, like school things or work things, I don't really know. So, if she did say my name, one day she came home, she was like, "Baelz!" I'm like, oh shit, she pissed. Oh no, she pissed. What did I do? Did I commit murder? What did I do? I guess I die now. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in death. Does it happen to anyone? I guess like for parents who use full name. What was your experience? It's usually first and middle name. I've always wanted a middle name. I always thought people with middle names were so cool. I never had a middle name. Oh, I think I've been screaming too much. Hold on. I feel some tightness in my throat. I gotta calm down. I've been too excited about realistic horror. Let me blow my nose while I read the comments. It's more annoying for paperwork. Really? Don't have a middle name, but I have 2 last names. Oh, I've met people who have that too. I don't know. I think it's because like some people that I've met that have middle names, it's like they get called by their middle name instead of their first name, and I'm like, whoa. Can you give yourself a middle name? I don't know. Maybe. I think a 3-letter initial looks so cool though. For engraving things, 3 letters just look so much cooler than 2 letters. The only reason I wanted a middle name was so I could have a 3-letter initial. Just think of how cool business cards would look. Exactly. Anyway, moving on. Family reunions. Now, this, depending on how your family is, I had a really I think this one is more like, it gets scary if you have social anxiety. I remember one time, Mama Rat told me I was going to a family reunion. And I was like, why? And I could feel the anxiety rising. I would say it's an to scary. Because you haven't seen these people in years. Sometimes you haven't seen these people at all. You're meeting strangers at a so-called family reunion. You're like, who are you? Do I know you? No, I don't. I actually don't know you. I know some people would classify this in death, though. When you're a child, it's death. Yeah, you know why it's death? Because you get sent to the kiddie table with the other kids in the family that you've never met. You're just sitting there in silence. And then you look across the table and then there's that one kid who has really lax parents. And they're just like playing games on their phone or on like a game console. But you don't have one because Mama Rat would have slapped you because she said it was bad manners. So you're just thinking, God damn it. And you just sit in silence while eating. Oh, so real. So real. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in F for me, or maybe in scary. I put it in scary. I'll put it in scary. It's like in between an F and scary. That was oddly specific. Scary is fair. I think scary is fair. At least you got something good to eat. Gotta eat something good. It's a plus. That is true. The free food is kind of what makes the experience a lot better. Yeah. I experienced this time, actually. Though this time I went back to visit Rat Fam. I had a family reunion. Now it's just awkward. It's not even scary to me. It's just really awkward. Because none of my extended Rat Fam know what I do. They know what I do to an extent because I have... Mama Rat has been sworn in secrecy of not telling them what I do in detail. Because I'm like, I don't want... Please, Mom, just... Can you just keep it on the DL? So they just kind of tell... She just kind of tells extended Rat Fam that I do voice-related work. That's it. Right? So... The problem with extended family is that they tend to blow things out of proportion. Voice work, you know? And... like, they know that I travel a lot and stuff like that. And I know it comes from a place of love, and I think it's really cute, but it just gets really awkward for me. I think like, I think Mama Rat told Grandmama, and Grandmama has no idea what's going on. All she knows is that I travel a lot, I help out the family, and I do voice work. In her head, bam! She's a celebrity! So at these family reunions, Grandmama would just be like, my granddaughter's a superstar. She's a celebrity. And I'm like, I'm not though. Grandmama, She's not wrong. No, it's not. No. No, 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 no. It's not. I feel like no. I'm an idol, thank you very much. An idol. But then, like, this kind of stuff is very foreign to extended rap fam, so they all kind of look at me and they're like, "Oh, good for you. So, how's your dating life?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Nobody cares. Not the dating questions. She's married, recently divorced. Just tell them you're married. Oh, no, even as a joke, I cannot say that. Do you know how many cans of worms that would open up from pure confusion? I'm married to my job. Married to my job. I say that. Actually, I think extended rap fam, they go about it a little bit more differently. Instead of straight up saying, "Do you have boyfriend? Do you have girlfriend?" They do like the really sly thing where they like kind of look at you and they're like, "So, you found anyone?" And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? You found anyone yet? What's that supposed to mean? I found lots of people actually. Yeah, I've discovered many people. You know, some people get lost. Oh. Hide and seek. Have you successfully performed search and rescue? Anyway. Oh, trauma. But at its core, family reunions are fun because it's family of strangers. Moving on. Oh, okay. Now we're getting into the more relatable things, I suppose. Exams. I wouldn't say doing the actual exam. I'm gonna say the night before and morning of exam. The actual exam itself is not scary because you're either screwed or you're not. You come to the realization very quickly when you're doing the exam. You are either effed or you'll do okay. As soon as you open the first page, you'll know. But I would say the night before and the morning of, I would say it's pretty scary. Even if you study. Even if you study, I feel like because you still don't know what's in the exam and everybody knows that whatever your teachers have told you are in the exam are not gonna be in the goddamn exam. I've never opened an exam, looked at a question and been like, "Oh my god! Yes, I remember. Teacher told me this was gonna be in it." Nope, it's never in it. And then like when the test is over and then you go back and you're like, "Excuse me, teacher, you said that this was gonna be in the exam and this is gonna be in the exam." And then they look at you and they're like, "But it was." I'm like, "Where?" Question 4, section B. Yeah, like you know, I said that this was gonna be the exam. It was actually this process. Like, you needed to use this formula in this specific question. That's what I meant. What was the most difficult test? For me? Oh. Maths was always pretty hard for me. I don't know why. I was a good student. I've also told this story before. One of my maths teachers pulled me out because even the teacher was confused at just why I wasn't doing as well in exams. Have I told this story before? Maybe I haven't. Have I? Maybe. I don't know. So a rehash of this story. So I was a good student. I did my homework. I was a good student in class, and I didn't talk. I did my exercises in class, but for some reason, it never translated well in exams for me, and it was only maths. So I'm more of a humanities rat. I've always has been. I excel more in English language. Can't believe I'm saying that. And like, see, in those classes, you know, I did the homework, I did everything, and like, I did all right in exams. But for some reason, it was just mathematics where I just wouldn't do well in exams. But I would do the work, so I don't really know what it was. Maybe it was just, I don't know. I really don't know. So one day, my maths teacher pulled me out of class, like asked me to stay behind, and then Sensei comes up to me, teacher comes up to me, and is like, "Is everything okay at home?" I'm like, "What?" What? And then she was like, "You know, I've been tracking, you know, your results, and I'm just a little bit concerned because, you know, you're a really good student. You do your homework and you do your exercises during class, but I just don't see that translating into your exams. And I was just wondering if everything was all right on the home front." And I'm like, "Sensei, teacher, maybe I'm just dumb." Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I just choke in every maths exam. And then teacher was like, "Oh, that's good to know. I was just a little bit worried," which kudos to teacher. Thank you for being caring. But man, maybe I'm just dumb. Who knows? Sorry, my brain's small. But, yeah. I was a little bit... I would put this in nightmare, especially the night before, like... Because you know that cramming doesn't work. In your head, you understand that cramming doesn't work, but you still feel like you should cram. To the point where you cram to the point where you don't know what else to cram. And then you step in and then everything just... You forget everything because cramming doesn't work. Anyway. Next! Dropping your phone. Horror? I would say... Let's say dropping your phone that doesn't have a case. I'm putting on criterias to this. Dropping your phone without a case. Horror? Like, I remember I carried my phone without a case for a while because I just loved how slim it was. But the anxiety and terror I had with me every single day was unmatched. When I go bouldering with friend Taro, number 5, doesn't have a case. I don't understand why she doesn't have a case until this day. I literally don't. Like, you see my phone, that's like bulky. And then you see their phone, and it's like slim. And I'm like, Frantara number 5, what are you doing? Why do you not have a case? And her answer is always like, oh, I'm too lazy. Bruh. Anyway, I will put this in horror. Ah, yeah. Maybe she's very careful with it. Negative. Frantara number 5 just got a new phone. But their old phone, oh my god, it's destroyed. So I don't think she's necessarily, you know, a careful soul. Oh my god, I should buy her a phone case for Christmas. Oh my god, don't get me started on Christmas. I went into the stores yesterday to run errands. Christmas trees everywhere. God damn it. I gotta start thinking of my Christmas list. God damn it. Nice idea. That's actually a really good idea. I should, you know, cases, good phone cases are really expensive. Like the ones that have, what was a carbon fiber built into them, is really expensive for a phone case. So I'll get Frantara number 5 as a thank you for being my bouldering buddy. I'll get them a good phone case. Next. Dentist. I think the dentist, going to the dentist, like, you know you're in a world, you know you're in for a world of pain. I couldn't feel my jaw yesterday. I couldn't eat. I had a headache for the entire day because of how thorough the dentist was with cleaning. Do you not brush my... I brush my teeth! It's because I grind my teeth. It makes it... It's not good. You know, I discovered something. The dentist told me yesterday. She was like, babe, you're grinding your teeth when you're awake. I'm like, what? What? And she's like, no, you're definitely grinding when you're awake. And I'm like, how? So I guess I subconsciously grind and I don't realize it when I'm like working or I'm focusing on something. Apparently Anera used to do that too. Yeah. My god, the grind never stops. For real, for real. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then she was like, when you're not talking while you work, just wear your mouth guard. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Did they ask the floss question? Yes. And I pled the 5th. I refused to answer. I should pretend I didn't hear her. Because of all the machinery sounds. She was like, babe, do you floss? I was like, huh? I don't hear you. What? Yeah? But anyway. It was painful. But at least I have clean teeth now. I just would like to say it probably hurt more than usual because I missed my last cleaning appointment because I was in Japan. So, that's why it hurt so much. I'm nice and clean now. And everything's still, it's a little bit sore. My jaw is still very sore. Ah. Anyway, I would say going to the dentist is kind of like an eh. Being in the dentist chair is kind of nightmare because you know it's gonna hurt. All right, I'm gonna put it here for now. Just because the eh column is looking a little bit lonely. How many cavities? I've only had... Wait, you need a filling for a cavity, right? I've only had 2 cavities my entire life. That's good, babe. Thank you. I think it's... I never... I actually don't know how I got those cavities. Maybe it was just I didn't... When I was... Because I was very young when I got them. Might as well just been... I didn't brush clean. Like, didn't brush properly enough. But I also don't eat a lot of sweet things. I never had a sweet tooth. Never drank soda because Mama Rat wasn't into that. So... Yeah. Wait until you take your wisdom teeth out. I took them out! I had all 4 wisdom teeth removed before I joined hololive. That was a tactical decision. That was a keikaku. According to keikaku, I needed them removed because I knew once I started streaming and everything, I would not have time. That was a strategical plan. So I got all of them removed at once before I debuted. It was literally the month before. 140 IQ, please. Thank you very much. God damn, it was terrible. Yeah, in the chair. No, I went completely under because they were removing all 4 at the same time. It was the first time I went under. Yeah. Was it painful? I think the recovery was very sore. Yeah. Aren't you always down under? I mean, I went under. I wasn't down under, went under. How did you eat? I didn't. I had pumpkin and potato soup for an entire week. Were your cheeks swollen? Oh, very. Very, very swollen. Sounds yummy though. Trust me, once you start eating the same thing 3 times a day, every single day. The first day was great. It tasted great. Second day also tasted great. But the worst thing is it was like lukewarm because I couldn't have hot soup like I normally do because that would like irritate obviously my gums. You're not supposed to drink anything hot, right? So I was having lukewarm soup 3 times a day. It was sad. Oh no, let me put my nose. How do you drink coffee? I had lukewarm coffee. I don't want to talk about it. That was a traumatic week of my life. Okay. Alright. Is your nose having a severe allergic reaction? Maybe. I have some allergies this morning. It's also quite cold this morning. So I don't know if it's just cold or allergies. One or the other. Next. This happened 3 times last night when I was prepping for this stream. Crashed file, whether that be a work file, an art file, a drawing file. Crash or corrupted? Crashed. It's like when you're working on something and then like your app crashes. And there's no autosave. horror. Put that in horror. Spamming Control S gang. Bruh. Alright. Next. Oh, this is one that I experienced personally as well. Weird noises from your car when you're driving that shouldn't happen. This is actually terrifying to me. I don't know if anyone's experienced this. This is actually, it's so scary. I would put this in either horror or death. I'll put it in death because it literally could be a life or death scenario, depending on what the problem with the car is. It could be death. So what happened was, I have a secondhand car. Mama Rat and Papa Rat, very, very generous, and they got me a secondhand car when I was, when I had my license, because they were like, we refuse to drive you anywhere. You got your own license, you can take yourself places. Now, it's obviously it's a secondhand car. It's gone through some things, you know, from its previous owner. The one thing that it went through that I don't understand why, this car had different wheels. Like the actual wheel axis, like axle thing, was from a different car. So I'm very, like, let's say the brand of the car was brand A. Then when you look at the wheels, it was a different brand. And I'm like, not just like the wheel, like, you know how like they have the brand of the car on the wheel to show you what the brand of the car is? They were different. Franken car, I don't know. Yeah, so I was so confused. You mean the wheels, not the no, the actual, was it the wheels? Maybe it's the wheels, I don't know. It was just different. Okay, so I was like, what is going on? That's, I don't know. At first, it didn't affect my driving, so it was fine. A couple years ago, I started driving, and I started hearing like under my car, and I was like, terrifying. Imagine if you were on a freeway with that. Terrifying. So, did you hit something? No. I took it to the mechanic, and the mechanic was like, oh yeah, like, I think the wheel and the axle of the wheel don't match because they're from different cars. And I was like, yeah, I realized that. And then the mechanic was like, yeah, your wheel's coming off because it's not, they don't match. And I'm like, what? What? Yeah. Yeah, so I had to pay some big molar to get the, like, all the wheels replaced so like the axle actually matches now. How would you fix it? Well, they have to replace it because that's dangerous. Like, you can, it's like trying to put, like, it's trying to, how they explained it was, imagine like a nail and you're trying to match it to, like, how did they say it? They said it was trying to put a pentagon nail into a hexagonal hole. Like, you can jam it in and you can make sure it's tight, but it's not like a proper fit. So therefore, the more you use it and the more like it like turns, it's gonna become loose. You know? Square peg, round hole. Except in this case, like, you can actually put, yeah. So that's how they explained it to me. And then they're like, yeah, unless you get the whole thing replaced, it's gonna keep happening. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, so instead of I replaced the entire wheel axle situation until it was done properly. That could have been very bad. Anyway, long story short, that was terrifying because when your wheels are coming loose, you can feel it. When you're braking, when you're turning, it doesn't feel right. Did it cost more than the car itself? Thankfully, no. But The wobble is terrifying. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in death because it could have been death actually. Okay. Next. This was one of the first things that came to my mind when I was making this list. I think it's pretty obvious from the name. Do you still have the card? I still have it! I named it Arthur. Yeah. My card's name is Arthur. I'm not replacing Arthur. I don't need a new car. Should be Frank. Are you gonna bring Arthur with you to Japan? Hell no. I think Papa Rat is gonna replace his car with Arthur when I'm gone, because Papa Rat's car is also very old and he refuses to get a new one because he's like, but why? And I'm like, so true. You can use Arthur when I'm gone. And then he was like, okay. He isn't wrong. He isn't wrong. How long have you driven the car? I've only had Arthur. So... Oh gosh, how long have I had Arthur? Whoa! What? No way! What? I've had Arthur for 9 years. What? Whoa! Holy moly. I've been driving since I was 3. That's crazy. Whoa! Oh my god. Wait! Arthur's gonna be turning 10. Well, with us. Because Arthur was second-hand car. Whoa! That's crazy! Whoa. Time to throw Arthur a birthday party. Alright, blue screen of death. I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. I've only seen the blue screen of death once. And that was a traumatic experience. Death. Thank you very much. Okay, next. I was debating on what to call this one. It was either the "Hey, I know you," or the, you know when someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, it's been a long time. How are you?" And you go, "Oh, Shiitake, what was your name?" Or they call you out by name. They're like, "Hey, Bay, right? Oh my god, it's been so long." And you're like, "Oh, she. Oh, she." You wait until someone calls them. What if they're by themselves alone? Then you're trapped with them. What are you gonna do? Worst is when you have to introduce them to someone else. Oh my god, that is so bad. It's like you're with a friend and then someone comes up to you and be like, "Hey, it's been so long. How are you?" And then you look at your friend and you're like, "Hey, nice to see you. This is my friend." This is it's bad when they ask, "Do you remember me?" Oh, that's bad too. Trauma. Actually trauma. Next. So, in this situation, I think this would be nightmare. Because you either leave that scenario looking like you're just like the worst friend ever, or you have a epiphany, a light bulb moment, and you remember their name, which I would say kudos to you. Well done. I would say nightmare. Nightmare's good. Next! No Wi-Fi! Or no internet. I love how some people are using death and some people saying no, you don't have data. My thought process of when this happened is like, I was getting off the plane when I arrived in Japan and my data wasn't working. Like I had a specific, it was supposed to connect, right? But then it wouldn't, and like the internet wouldn't work. So when I say no Wi-Fi, just no internet in general. Yeah. No roaming. That's actually more scary. It's when everything says that there should be internet and then you get a notification saying no internet connection. Even though you're connected. And it's like, hello? Hello? Damn. You put that in eh? That just sucks, I suppose. Maybe it's not like a horror, it's more like an inconvenience instead of like a scary situation. Wow. So proud of you guys. Next. Oh my. This is horror for me. Public park bathrooms. Your no! Do you know how terrifying public park bathrooms are? I'm talking about the bathrooms that are like metal. That they have like the metal sinks, the metal doors, sometimes metal bathroom, like toilets, okay? And then you walk in and it's just like this dim lighting. That is nightmare, if not horror, okay? Depends where you are. Just think, it's nighttime and you have to go into a public bathroom. Bruh. It's terrifying! Where men, it's fine. Wait, is it different? Do you guys not have cubicles? Today I learned. You don't need to sit. But still, it's the atmosphere. The ambiance. Now, hold on there. Gotta have the light in the bathroom blinking and about to die as well. That. Even the atmosphere is okay, bruh. This is horror. Disgusted, yes. Scared, no. It's horrifying. And then like the mirror is like, it's not clear. Like it's somewhat clouded as well when like you're washing your hands. Oh! It's terrifying. Okay. Next. Oh my god. You know exactly what this means. The body pat. You start from you start from like the chest, and then you pat down to your pant pockets, and then it'll be the behind pockets. The body pat up. Wait, where's my phone? It's either where's my phone, where's my wallet, or where are my keys? One of the three. A mini heart attack. It's called a mini heart attack, babe. Yeah, it's the body pat. Death. Instant horror. The tier increases with each pat. It really does. Let's just say you've done 3 pats. So, like, chest pocket, like normal pant pocket, behind pocket, jacket pocket, nothing, bro. Then it's death. But I would say in general, like an average body pat is like, if you have to body pat more than once, it's already pretty terrifying. I'm gonna put in horror. Thank you. The relief feels amazing though. That is true. If there is relief. Next. This is also a regular occurrence for me. The worst is when it's in a multi-level car park. You come out and you're like, where did I park? You find it eventually, but then what if you don't? It's not even going into the car park and not remembering where you parked. It's going to where you thought you parked and then realizing that you didn't park there, and then you're screwed. Because you're like, okay, if I didn't park here, this is where I thought I parked. Where did I park? Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's scary. Because then your mind starts wondering, well, mine has. If I don't find my car in the next 2 minutes, yo, that's it, I'm stranded. I live in this car park now. I'm never getting out. I'm gonna have to set up a tent on the side. I just have to wait for everyone else to leave and then go level by level to see the only car remaining there, because that's mine. She's so dramatic, please. As if you're not in situations of actual horror. Everyone is dramatic. You put this in scary or instant nightmare? Put this in... scary. Okay. Next. Let me set the scene. You're in a public setting. You're in a public establishment, which means you cannot get up and do the waddle to the toilet paper drawer / cupboard that I know you all do when you run out of toilet paper. Okay? The waddle is out of the question. You've also done it number 2. There's no bidet. After you've sat down. You have 10... Ew. Can't put this in death. I'm running out of death space. I have to make these smaller. God damn it. Now you really can't read the text. Next. Am I the only one who's been scared by this before? When you're brushing your teeth or washing your face? I have the irrational fear that when I look back into the mirror, something's gonna be standing behind me. No! What? You don't have that fear. Just my face is scary. That's just you, babe. Hate you all. So what you're telling me is that you also don't have the irrational fear of like when you're washing your hair and you're closing your eyes, there's actually a monster that's like right behind you and then it disappears when you open your eyes? Just me? Okay. Okay. Vey, are you okay? Leave me alone. Next! Oh! Water plus tech. Situations include dropping your phone in the toilet, dropping your phone in the bathtub, guilty, spilling water on your laptop, horror, death. Dropping is death, spilling is nightmare. That is true. Dropping your laptop in the water. Or just tech and water in general. You put this in death, I would too. The absolute panic that I felt in that moment when my phone dropped into the bathtub. And it was still playing that Minecraft. It was still playing that Criminal Minds episode and the sound got all wonky. Panic. Next. You're at the front of the line and she's already scanned your items and then you're like, I didn't bring my wallet. I would say that's pretty nightmare. That's just embarrassing. No, because then in that moment you panic and you're like, first of all, why don't I have my wallet? Actually, no, that's actually thought number 3 that comes to my head. I don't think I've ever had this happen before. But I would imagine if I get to a situation where I passed over my goods, she scanned all of them, and then she's like, oh, it's this much. And then it's the rummaging in the bag that sets off the horror. Where you're like, huh? Where's my wallet? First thing that comes into my head is, if I don't find my wallet, is, what am I gonna do? Do I have to tell? Like, and there's like 5 people lining up behind me. And then you're gonna have to like look this like salesperson in the eye and be like, oh, sorry, I don't have my wallet. And then the second thought is I have to deal with the shame and embarrassment of holding up everyone in the line. And then the third thought would be like, hold on, where is my wallet? Yeah. That's why you double check before you buy anything. A step ahead of you. You get your wallet out before you line up. Do you not have payment apps on your phone? Do you like cheating the system? Let's just say you're in a foreign country. Bro, that makes it even worse. When you have your wallet but your card is not accepted, oh, that's pretty terrifying too. When you see the declined on the EFTPOS machine. Or the we only accept cash. That's a nightmare. Well, just in general, when you have a problem with purchasing, I'm gonna put this in nightmare. Next. No explanation needed. Taxes equals death. There's so many facets of why taxes is so terrifying. One, it's terrifying because no one knows how to do taxes properly. I will die on this hill saying, no one knows how taxes work. Like, for everything. Do you understand everything? No, you don't. No one understands everything. Number two, the horror of doing it wrong. And then you get a letter or a knock or a phone call saying that you did your taxes wrong. Oh my god. I think we need a higher tier for taxes. Oh my god. That's it. This you pay someone else to do it. Yeah. We need the tax tier. Taxes are easy, you just pay money. Yeah, sure. In theory, that is easy. But have you read the paperwork that needs to be done for taxes? And it's just words that are supposed to be part of the English language, but when put together on a sheet makes absolutely zero sense. I've seen these words all individually. I've never seen them in a sentence that made sense. Pay your taxes. Do them right. But goddamn are they scary. When you need to fill out a form B and C, but only after you submitted A. But then form A, you need to wait 2 months for you to get approved from another form F. I finished my soup. And then form F has an F2 that looks exactly the same. No. Oh, and I swear all the tax forms, they don't come in like, they're always so confusing because the font is so small and there's so many boxes that I don't know what I'm supposed to tick off. You know exactly when it's supposed to be a tax form because there's so many boxes. The font is terrifyingly small and all the explanations are not explanations. This got too real. Am I triggering you guys? I'm getting triggered too, don't worry. Am I lying to the government? I can't. Oh, that's the best. That's literally like... Am I like accidentally lying? I can't tell. Am I accidentally being a criminal? Like, please help me. It's not on purpose. I'm just really confused. Please, Mr. Government Agent, I'm just dumb. Accidentally a fraud. My god. Anyway, that got too real for a second. Next. Caught singing / caught dancing when you thought no one else was looking. This one is pretty innocent. But the terror of when you realize, bruh, especially when you're a child, that's mortifying. Embarrassing tear. But embarrassment to a child is horror. Scary. Yeah. It was pretty scary when I got caught singing. And then everyone gives you that smile, that endearing smile of like, oh my god, such a cute kid. Haha, that kid was singing. And then inside you're like dying. Horror. Was this a Papa Rat story? No, I've definitely told this story before. This is the baby rat Bay. He was waiting in the doctor's waiting room with earphones on, singing to Grip from Inuyasha out loud, not knowing that if you sung out loud, people could hear you. Next. This is the one thing I have not experienced. A corrupt save file from a game. So you're gonna have to tell me. Death? Depends on the game. Your favorite game. The one that you put 100+ hours into. N64 memory packs. Is that what happened? I could, like, if I imagine... Can't you do a previous save file? No, like the game is corrupt. Like you can't open the game. Or you open the game and none of your save files work, I guess. Game nightmare, work death. It's the same as the crash file then. Ah, hold on there. I see. I guess if it's the same as crash file, I'll put it here for now. Peeking into death. We'll do that. Next. Report card! It depends. Death if you're dumb. But what if you don't know? It's the moment leading up to getting the report card, where it's like, oh, your report cards are now available for collection. And then you walk up and you get it. And then you have to flip through each page to see how you did. Still eh? Damn! Chat smarty pants. My parents accepted my mediocrity. Damn. Eh, I was smart? Bruh. Next. Oh my god. This is also a personally terrifying experience. music recital, or if you did like music exams, if you played piano, and if you like entered in piano exams, oh my god. The actual horror and terror you experience when you're in that waiting room, like waiting to be called, and then walking down the corridor into a room with 3 judges, 3 people, and the grand piano. Did you do competitions? I did recitals like once or twice. There are exams. Yes, there are exams, because you can get a diploma in music depending on the instrument that you play. Rat has a diploma. I do not have a diploma because I quit, because I suffered too much mental trauma from these goddamn exams. Anyway. I did the diploma exam 3 times. And I failed all 3. It's terrifying. For those who don't know what happens in these... Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks. For those who don't know what happens in these quote-unquote exams, was your score close? The score doesn't matter. It's either a pass or a fail. Especially for diplomas. I think for like lower grades and stuff like that. So if you're like a 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade like exam, you get like a score, like a B+ or a B-, or, you know, that kind of stuff is, you know, it's not as bad. For a diploma, it's either pass or fail. You know? And then you get like, oh my god, when you get your... Oh, let me walk you through it. In the morning, you have to go to the exam place bright and early. You have all of your books, and you're sitting in the waiting room, miming piano on your books that are in your lab. That is exactly what you will see every single kid who is taking the exam be doing inside of that waiting room. Next, they call your name. Get your books. Your parent wishes you good luck. You walk in. You walk in, you see a grand piano, and you see 3 people just sitting there, and they're like, good morning. And you're like, good morning. Good morning. You know it's over. And you sit down at the piano, and the first like 5 minutes is you adjusting the chair. It doesn't matter. The chair, it's like, it's fine. Like normally, like you don't really even like think about it when you sit down when you're practicing at home or at your teacher's place. You're sitting on that chair and you are adjusting it, moving it forward, moving it back. It doesn't matter. Nothing feels like the perfect position. Anyway, just having a flashback. Oh, you damn right. I'm having a flashback. And you're sitting there, and then the judges would be like, "Are you ready?" Adjudicators will say, "Whenever you're ready." And then you're like, "Okay." You put the books down. Okay. And then the first thing that they test you on are your scales. Remember, these piano exams is all by memory. Because if you don't play by memory, you get marked down. So you do scales as a warm-up, and if you F up on the scales, you're like, this is gonna be this is not gonna be a good day. This doesn't bode well. So you practice your scales up and down. Yep. And then they're like, thank you. So I don't know if the curriculum has changed. It probably hasn't. But back then, it's always 4 pieces. And it's all from like the different eras of music. So your Baroque piece, your classical piece, your romantic piece, and then your modern piece. 4 pieces. All memorized. So they will say, it's your Baroque piece now. Okay. So you play your Baroque piece. And normally, you can tell how it's gonna go. You always have like a favorite piece. My favorite piece was always the romantic piece. I hated Baroque. The technique in Baroque is just goddamn, because it's so like Baroque music is. It sounds very simple, but it's technically very complicated. For me, I prefer romantic pieces because you can kind of throw that discipline and all that like timing and everything kind of out the window, and you know the excuse is I'm playing with feeling. You know, you can't do that with Baroque music. It's very much designed to sound a certain way. Yeah? Anyway, so you play. Oh my god, I even remember when you play the pieces, you have to get the book, and then you just put the book, like the music book that has the piece in it, you just put it on you don't open it, you just put it on the piano. Because that signifies I have memorized this piece. You don't even open it, you just put the music book on the piano. It's just for aesthetic. It sounds like hell. Oh, we're not even halfway through yet. What's the point of the book? The point of the book is if you ever reach a stage where you forget, it's game over. Dude, game over. If you forget the music, oh, it is game over. The silent pause. Sometimes you'll try again from the beginning. Have you ever forgotten? I've never forgotten to the point where I've had to open the book, but I have forgotten a piece halfway and I had to restart. Because a lot of the times when you're memorizing, especially music pieces, it becomes muscle memory. So when you start to think too hard about what is next, you forget. Not the starting over. The starting over. These reminded me of so much repressed trauma. Anyway, your recitals are very different to mine. Oh, I'm talking about exams now. I'm kind of grouping them in the same thing because it's the same concept. Just performing music in like a situation where you're getting judged and you're getting graded on it, right? Anyway, so you play 3 or 4 pieces and then they say, thank you, right? And then one judge walks over to you. The part that I was terrified for in every single music exam is when they start asking you the general knowledge questions. Do you know all of the goddamn knowledge questions that they ask you? What are the contemporaries? What happened in this part? You know, what key does this change into of all your pieces? That's why you have the book there, because they can open the piece and then they tell you, or they ask you this question: who are the contemporaries? You know, what were they thinking when they composed this piece? That is actually the worst part. I had a stack of notes for each piece that I had to memorize. And you just have to you don't know what questions they're going to ask you, so it kind of depends on how well your teacher prepares you for it. And the only way you can prepare more for it is when you have more experience of like what kind of questions they ask, right? So you don't know. You don't know what questions they're going to ask you. It's bad. Anyway, so there was that whole... Did you have to do musical theory? Yes, I did. That was also terrible, but that wasn't part of the... Like, you have to do that before the exam. It's like another exam before the exam. Anyway, so you have the musical knowledge question part, and then you move on to the other part, which I actually kind of had fun with it. I kind of had fun. This is where, like, if you have perfect pitch, bro, you ace this part. There's sight reading, which, you know, you have to sight read a certain piece, which means sight reading, for those who don't know, is when they put a new piece in front of you that you've never seen before and you just have to play it. Sight reading. I was pretty good at sight reading. But then there's the, what was it? The oral, I don't remember what was called. where you have to re-sing a melody that they've played for you, or like you have to guess what key someone is playing, or like I don't know, like if they play you a chord and you have to, you know, you have to tell them, you know, which notes are being played. I don't freaking know. Oral? Yeah, it was called oral. Yeah. It was bad. And then at the end, you finish. You feel a sigh of relief. You go back into the waiting room. And then you wait for the decision that will impact how you will feel for the rest of the week. They hand it to you in an envelope made of paper that is too thin to be paper. You open it. At the top it says pass or fail. And then like how the feedback is, like they give you feedback on every single song, and then they write the questions that they asked you and your answers, and you know, they give you feedback on everything that you did. Where the feedback's brutal as well. Oh yes. It depends. It depends which adjudicator you get. You know, back when I used to do these exams, there was one adjudicator that was known in the music community of being the harshest teacher, like harshest adjudicator. Like everyone that this adjudicator adjudicates fails. She was known by name. And guess who had her? Did you fail? Yes, I failed. So, in conclusion, are you feeling okay? What grade did you get up to? Diploma. I didn't pass my diploma. Yeah. I never went one step ahead. She passed the grade that was after diploma as well. Overachiever. Anyway. The PTSD is too strong. It really is. The last one is the rainbow wheel of death. For my Apple users, this is pretty much the same thing as the blue screen of death. For those who use Apple Mac, the rainbow wheel of death, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna put it here. It's the same thing. The rainbow wheel of death is when your mouse becomes a rainbow wheel and it starts loading and nothing happens. It's the loading wheel. It's terrifying. Anyway, I'm still hung up on my PTSD from that musical exam. How long does the exam cycle... Oh, sorry. Retake an exam in another week or month or year? It has to be every year. I think it happens once a year, I'm pretty sure. I need a minute to recover. I get memorizing scales, but making kids do 4 pieces from memory is just evil. No, you don't have to do it by memory. You just won't get a good score. If you don't play by memory. Oh my god. 今来たこれ何してるの？これはね、毎日過ごしている日々の怖さ紹介しています。現実の恐ろしさです。It got to a point where, like, after I failed my 3rd attempt at the diploma, even Mama was like, you know, if you want to continue, you can, but I'm not going to it's up to you. I think this was also around the times where I was like studying for major exams as well. So the time commitment to like these diploma like music it's a lot of time. And I was like prepping for a lot of major exams at school as well. And she was like, you know what, babe, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. And I'm like, thank you. Can you still play the piano? I can play the piano. Yes, I can, but not very well. I mean, depends what you mean by well. I still have pieces that I've memorized that will stay in my memory forever. Can you still sight read? Yeah, to a certain degree. Singing with piano stream when? I don't know. Maybe you can show us on stream on someday. That's the thing. Playing on electric piano is very different to playing on real piano, and I don't know how to stream from my real piano. But, oh yeah, you still have a piano? I do. It's now being used as a shelf. We have not opened that piano in years. I'll also have to tune it. It hasn't been tuned in years as well. But anyway, it's fine. I have graduated from my piano days to my automaton days. I'm doing great. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. You bought the battery. I did! Bait number 2 is back. When's your automaton exam? God damn it. We need to name the automaton. We should, shouldn't we? What should we name it? I'm so sniffly. God damn it. Otto. Bait number 2. Bobby! Barry. Octavius. But for short, we'll call you Gus. Sorry, was that Octavian? Gus? Oh my god, do you guys not know where that reference is from? Tisk, tisk, tisk! It's from Cinderella. Cinderella named her one of the... It was like the new mouse was trapped in a mouse cage, and she rescued it because mice were her only friends. And then Cinderella was like, now for a name. I know. Octavian. But for short, we'll call you Gus. Tisk tisk! You guys didn't know that? Oh my god. And then the mouse goes, oh, Gus, Gus, ah! What version of Cinderella was that? The original! The original Disney Cinderella. Anyway. that's it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my reality is horror tier list. I hope you haven't suffered too much mental, emotional damage. I hope you enjoyed it. A quality Halloween stream. Thank you. There are so many more things that we haven't, like, that could have been added to this. So we might do a part 2 maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. There are so many things that I didn't add to this stream. I've been thoroughly frightened. You're welcome. Life has never-ending horrors. So true. Anyway, that's it for today. We're gonna go back and read some super chats. If you want to stay for that, please do. For everyone who is leaving, tomorrow. I don't know if the collab is still happening. But I guess if a waiting room watch along goes up, then I guess we're doing it. If we're not, if not, then you'll see something else, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know if it's happening or not. But we'll see. So there will be a stream tomorrow from me somehow, one way or another. Is there a backup plan? I don't know. Play Liza P. We'll play some PP if the collab doesn't happen. Yeah. Oh, we'll just do unarchived karaoke. You know, last night I rediscovered a song. Might do karaoke tomorrow. I don't know. I need to start warming up my throat again. We'll see. An unhinged version. I mean, no. Sorry. A hinged, unarchived version. That's what I wanted to say. Not Dawn of the Dork. We're not doing Dawn of the Dork. We're doing a hinged karaoke at the usual time. Or maybe a little bit later so you can give me some hours to practice. It'll be hinged. Because, I found a song last night that I kept singing when I was younger. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I forgot about this song. So we'll see. Is it archived? No, it'll be unarchived. It will also just be like, if it's unarchived since, you know, it's kind of last minute, it'll be just re-strengthening my throat again. So it'll just be like a practice session of just practicing singing. Yeah. That's all. Cool. Come on, we all know if it's unarchived, it's unhinged. You never know that. You never know that. We can have a hinged, unarchived karaoke. You never know. Vocal warm-up stream it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's possible, but is it probable? Hey, you never know. We'll see. But that's it for today. We're gonna head back to the main room now. Okay. Hello. And blow my nose. Ow, why does my shoulder hurt? Did I blow my nose so hard my shoulder hurts? What? What a what? How old are you? Leave me alone. Alright. Have your allergies gotten worse? No, it's these couple of days. Yesterday it was so cold. I swear it's not October. That was not the end of October weather. Yesterday was like mid-July weather. It was so goddamn cold. And anyway. And then apparently tomorrow it's gonna be like boiling hot again. Amazing. Yeah. Weather be weird down under sometimes. Isn't it supposed to be summer? Yeah, that's what I'm saying! Strange. But I also have not taken my allergy medication today, which is why I kind of should. Anyway, thank you so much for super chat. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. It was a great idea, if I do say so myself, because I think it was a great way to, you know, dig through repressed memories, put them out in the open, and we can share, relate, and hopefully come to peace with the trauma was frightening. The stream became a support group. What's the movie tomorrow be? Oh, scary movie. Like, the scary movie. You know, the funny one. But, again, I don't know if that's happening. So, we'll see. The first one. I've never watched it before. So. It's the movie that's called Scary Movie. Congratulations on... Oh, yes! We are the ambassador. You know, I didn't think it was that big of a... I was feeling strangely under pressure yesterday. Here's the thing. You know, when I was offered it, I was like, yeah, oh my god, like, you know, I love, you know, being Strawberry Bay and dancing and singing in VR chat. And then I saw the post yesterday and it was like, can't wait to see what new and exciting things Bay will bring to the VR chat world. And I'm like, shit, I just dance and sing. Oh shit. The pressure hit through the roof. Oh my god. I mean, like, I have like fun. The way it was proposed to me was just like, oh, you know, you just have to, like, you know, stream sometimes in VR chat, do some fun things. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, I have some ideas, but fun and like new and innovative. I don't know if they count as innovative streams, but I'll do my best. When you get hired for a job you didn't apply for, I mean, I'm very honored and I will try my best. I just don't know if it's innovative. Yeah. Mane-chan set you up so high. A hype that I did not anticipate. Bruh. You now represent VTubers and content creation for VR chat. I was not told that. But hey, you know what? It's fine. I've already decided what my first VR chat stream is going to be. Can you imagine Dawn of the Dork? But in VR. I also have my karaoke room that I haven't used before. So that's the first stream we're gonna do. We're gonna do Dawn of the Dork in VR. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that probably in like second week of November before I leave for Japan, because I want to end off, like, I want to give you guys like a, you know, since I won't be streaming too much over the next like half of November since I'll be in Japan. So I want to do it before I leave. If it lines up well, it could also be like the 800k endurance stream as well. But yeah, it could be cool, I think. Anyway, so we do like the hinged version, which is like the normal karaoke, and then we just do an unhinged. It's just Dawn of the Dork. I think I have now labeled Dawn of the Dork. It's gonna be that from now on. Dawn of the Dork entails an hour of hinged karaoke and then how many hours of unhinged. That is the Dawn of the Dork schedule. That is Dawn of the Dork, okay? That's what we're gonna do. So whenever I say Dawn of the Dork, it's going to be hinged archived karaoke followed by an unhinged unarchived karaoke at the hours of dawn. That is the Dawn of the Dork. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, I do have other ideas that I've thought of that I wanted to do in VR chat, but pressure. The pressure is real. Whew. I don't know, but I will try my best. Thank you VR chat for the amazing opportunity. I'm an ambassador! That feels so weird to say. I'm ambassador! No pressure base. So much pressure. Ambassador. 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 Congratulations, Faye. Thank you so much. You have now diplomatic. Virtual navigator. Isn't that amazing? That's crazy. Anyway. We know you weren't going to be an Ian ambassador, so Riot. What's that supposed to mean? Thank you very much. Oh, you know, I went shopping yesterday. So I ran a lot of errands yesterday. I got my nails done yesterday. I'm so happy. I feel so comfortable now. I'm gonna ruin them tonight when I go bouldering, but I got my nails done. And I was really, really sad because I kind of ruined my previous nails because I went bouldering and then I kind of chipped them and then, yeah, that happened. But I got them redone yesterday and then I told the nail artist, can you make them more sturdy because I go bouldering, and she's like, oh, yeah, I got you. It's so cute! Not as cute. Okay, these are like more like everyday cute nails in my opinion. The set that I had before were also cute. They were my Halloween set now. I got rid of my Halloween nails 4 days before Halloween. What color are they? These ones, they're like a very, very pale pink and gray. That's the color palette. That's all I'm gonna say. Not gonna say anymore. But my previous set, I had a pumpkin on my nail. I had a jack-o'-lantern on my nail. But I got rid of those 4 days before Halloween. Timing is everything, I suppose. Yeah. But anyway, so I ran a lot of errands yesterday. I stocked my fridge yesterday. I bought soup. When was the day before? I remember. I bought soup and I bought juice. I bought tropical juice and I bought green juice to drink in the morning. The soup incident. I'm so upset at the soup incident. How can they be out of my favorite soup? They're never out of soup. God damn it. I thought you were saying Red Bull. I still have Red Bull left over. That's why I haven't bought Red Bull. Too many people. I wonder if it's just because recently the weather's been kind of whack. everyone buying my favorite soup. So upsetting. So I was left with the soup that I don't normally get. And although this chickpea soup was good, it's not as good as my regular soup. I'm sad. How dare they? Can't you remake them at home? The thing about remaking soup at home is I can, but it's just the convenience is not there. It's very convenient, you know, getting the soup that I normally do, because it's like portioned out for me and they last a lot longer. So you're lazy? Yes. Yes, it is. Exactly. And it's not even hard soup to make. You know my favorite soup? You know what? It's vegetable soup. It's literally just vegetable soup. But they make it really good! The easiest How are they out of vegetable soup? Like, I would understand if they're out of, like, the chicken and vegetable soup. I have one. They had one chicken vegetable soup. It's fine. Get an instant pot is really convenient for soups. You mean like a pressure cooker? I think we have one. But Mama Rat doesn't let me touch it. Even a crock pot. It's a brand of pressure cooker. Oh. No, we have a pressure cooker. But I don't touch it because if I do, I'm gonna break it. And number two, Mama Rat normally doesn't let me use it. So... Mama Rat's smart. Maybe when I turn 13. Bruh. Do you have any plans for the weekend? The weekend? Oh shit, it's the weekend. No. I'll stream. And... stream. Oh, and sign my... Anyway, you know how I was saying I was waiting for my anniversary cards to come so I can sign? I'm signing them now! I got them! I'm signing them. I'm rewatching Friends as I sign them. It's the gacha cards! That's what I'm going to be doing all weekend. I'm signing the gacha cards. Yeah! Criminal Minds replaced. That's only because I watched Criminal Minds 3 times back to back when I was in Japan. I need a little break. Kobo 3D Showcase coming Bay. Is that tonight? Or is it tomorrow? It's tonight, isn't it? 27th. Wait, you watch Friends? I've already watched Friends. I'm rewatching Friends. It's tonight, right? I'm gonna be signing them when I watch tonight. I'm gonna go bouldering. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna sign them while watching Kobo. Kobo! Amazing. Yeah. But, yeah. What do you think of Kyla's 3D? I loved it. I kind of want to try her morning... I would buy that exercise tape. 100%. She was so cute. Also, where can I buy... What was the name? Keep forgetting. Gatsan. Can I buy a Gatsan, please? Hola, big greetings from Mexico. Hola! Hello! Her original song was a bit unique. I had her original song on repeat. It gave me such intense, like, League vibes. You know the videos that Riot puts out for, it gave me intense Warrior vibes. You know Warriors? It reminds me of League of Legends. Yeah. It was so good. She sounds amazing. Warrior is probably one of my favorite favorite videos that League has put out. Not I think there's different versions of the word. It's the ones that goes, "We are the warriors, the bandana." That one. The one where they show all the different characters and then, yeah. It was so dramatic. What did you think of the sudden Fukai Mori duet? I was so surprised! I was like, huh? Where did this come from? They both sounded amazing. Very unexpected, but totally welcome. The Inuyasha disease is spreading. Bruh. Let it spread. What was your favorite performance? I really liked the live backseat. Because there's something about that song when it's sung live that's just a different feel. Like, the MV, obviously the actual produced song is amazing as well. But there's something about her singing that live, it's different. You know? So, I don't know. She did amazing. I'm so proud of her. I'm very excited for Kobo's one tonight as well. Yeah. Sniffle. Anyway, super chats. Thank you so much for the super chats today, everyone. Thank you. I still need to catch up on so many, but we will next week. Eventually. I'm so sorry. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Before going to Japan, I'll definitely catch up before I go to Japan. You said next week, last week. Well, I also didn't anticipate getting sick last week, this week. What? Shiosa, arigatou. Vijay, thank you so much. Hey, babe. Good news. I got my Connect the World keycaps for my keyboard, and I also got your birthday merch. I really like your handwritten signature. It's really cool. Thanks for doing the limited edition merch this year. You got your birthday merch. Thank you. Exciting. Hehe. Speaking of keycaps, I think my keyboard is done. Friend number 5 sent me so many Instagram pictures and videos of my keyboard. And then she was like, I feel like I'm building the ultimate keyboard. I'm so jealous of you. And I'm like, oh! It sounds thock. It's extremely heavy as well. The TK... Shut up! TKL, we need pictures. Yeah, I'll take pictures when I get it. It's very thock. Very, very thock, apparently. Or maybe it's silent. I don't know. How much did you spend? Enough. On my only mechanical keyboard that I will ever own. Thank you. What are you gonna name the keyboard, babe? The TK board? the TK board? TK board. Okay, I splurged a little bit on the case because it's my only case. You know, I might get keycaps and change the keycaps every now and then, but the board itself is not gonna change. I'm only gonna get one case, so I splurged a little bit on the case. Okay? It looks so pretty. The sock keyboard, TKB for short. Rainy and Iris is so proud of you. I'm gonna send it to Iris real quick. Post a picture when you're done. I need to buy a keycap remover first because I think Rentire number 5 just put the keycaps that they thought looked good, but I want mine. I want a different color combination. It has strawberries on it. I have a strawberry enter button, guys, and it's pink. Keyboard should come with a keycap remove. It does? Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway. The sickle, thank you so much. Cypher, thank you so much for the pink super chat. Bim, bim. Happy birthday, babe. A year ago during a Little Nightmares 2 stream, we found out today is your birthday, so have a good one, love. I have a funny story about this. Oh my god. So, I don't remember where this started, but after what happened last year, for some reason Mane-chan put on our schedule that it was my birthday today. It just says happy birthday, babe. Happy birthday, thank you. I don't know how this started. I don't know what the context was, but on the schedule it just says happy birthday, babe. All right, and I was like, okay, I'm guessing it's something happened on stream. Like, I don't even know. I don't remember what happened. Anyway, so we were in like a little meeting yesterday. Minecraft sports festival related. We were getting like briefed and everything. And I was talking to, I was messaging Ina beforehand, and then Ina suddenly was like, "Hey, it's your birthday today! Happy birthday!" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, it says in the schedule that it's your birthday, babe. And I'm like, Ina, my birthday's on the 29th. And she was like, "Oh, what?" And then I was like, I think that's something that happened on the stream. And she was like, "Oh!" Ina got baited. Ina got baited. Imagine having 2 birthdays. Ask Mume. She has 2 birthdays. The master gaslighting. The Mume incident. Is that what we're gonna call it now? The Mume incident. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was very funny. Does Mume have 3 now? Does she? I don't know. The sickle, thank you so much. Bernie, thank you. Droxas, thank you. Professor Keen, thank you. Old man Alex, thank you. My birthday was yesterday, so can I get a hoo-ya? Hoo-ya! Is that how you say it? Is it hoo-yay? Close enough. Hoo... Ho-yay? How am I supposed to pronounce it? Ho-yay! No? Okay. It's like booyah, but hoo-ya? Uh-oh. Oh, it's ya. A hoo-ya? Oh. Nah, but good effort, thanks. Igmania, thank you. Dongan, thank you. Andrew, thank you. Hikari-san, thank you. Dongan, thank you. I remembered I suffered a lot about the college entrance exams in China. College entrance exams. Oh, goodness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Those are terrifying. I'm sure you did amazing, though. I'm sure you did amazing. Grumble Demon Dog, thank you. That desperate calculation you make to figure out what your best case / worst case scenario final grade will be after knowing you just bombed in a major midterm exam is the truth. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, you know what you do is when you also have to calculate what is the minimum score you have to get on the next exams to make sure that you pass. I've done that. I've done that so many times. Oh! That's the one. That's the one. Where you calculate, everything is weighted differently, so you have to calculate the percentage of like how much it weighs. So what is the next score that I have to get in the next exam, so to make sure that the weight counterbalances my score this. Oh my god. Yeah. Same, they did more math for the percentage than math homework. So true. You wake my school PTSD. I'm sorry, okay. Blame Grumble, it wasn't me. Darkness, thank you. What's scarier than the dentist is the bill that comes afterwards. This is how much you have to pay for getting attacked in the mouth. Roaming data, thank you. Yeah. Higaru-san, thank you. High fructose corn syrup, thank you. Iron 46, thank you. Luna chat, thank you so much for the pink super chat. Boom, boom, boom. As you're thinking of moving to Japan, you track your income separately per country you're living in a year and do taxes in both. Foreign language and country makes things harder. Accountants are limited in which country they are in. Good luck. Thank you! That's actually very helpful. That's one part of moving to Japan that I haven't really figured out yet. Of course, is the taxes. So we'll see. Panic. Al Kusanagi, thank you. Renee, thank you. Here's a monster shower fear for ya. Showering at night and a blackout happens after loud thunder. Bonus scary points if you live alone and hear a sound in another room. Oof. Oof. Big oof. Yayoi, thank you. Kai, thank you. Today's my birthday, you're the best bet. Your streams make me happy and never fail to cheer me up. Thanks for being awesome. Happy birthday, Kai! Hope you're having a great day. Happy birthday. Buffy Bear, thank you. The scariest stream of all time. For me, it's gotta be 24 missed calls from mum. Full name is a close second. 24 missed calls from mum. Oh no. Dude, even like 2 missed calls. 3 missed calls? Yo, that's death. Not the missed calls from mum. The beekeeper, thank you. I fell down concrete stairs yesterday, broke my hand, and covered in a large amount of cuts and stitches. Oh no! Maybe in a lot of pain, but this stream cheers my evening. Thank you for being such a fantastic streamer, babe. Are you okay? Oh my god! Well, you're not okay because you broke your hand. Aww! Please recover. I pray for a quick recovery. Get better soon. Oh gosh. Get well soon. That's gotta hurt. Like, is the entire hand broken? Or like something, just one part of the hand was broken? God damn. Get well soon. Take it easy. Rest up. 권유선 너무 감사합니다. Thank you. Suspended credit cards and upcoming membership payment dates were a horror. No, they shouldn't be a horror. No. No. Upcoming membership payment. No. No. Does that mean I'm the true horror? Not the membership. Am I the true horror? Always have been. Thanks. Not a potato, thank you. Numbers, thank you. It's been a really busy week. So I'm happy to catch you live again. Good to hear that you're recovering. Here's a contribution. Getting into the car when you're already late, only to find the car won't start. Have a good one. Oh, I've never experienced that before, actually, where my car won't start. you. Arthur is reliable. Arthur is very reliable. Yeah. Never had the battery die. Oh, wait. Maybe I have. I've gotten the battery replaced. Oh! Okay, maybe it has died. But I don't think it fully died. So I think one time it didn't start, but then the next day it did start. It was very strange. Low current, I don't know. I got the battery replaced though, so Arthur lives on. Scorpions do, thank you so much for the pink super chat. Boom, boom, boom. This is what it's like to not be a teenager anymore. May I get a few words of motivation from... Yeah, since today's my birthday, thanks for all the laughs over the past 6 months. And here's to another year to come. Birthday! You want a motivation. What's more motivating than... Ignore the ending. Ignore the ending. Don't worry about it. Not looking at music either. It was from memory, okay? Insanity, thank you so much for the pink super chat. Boom, boom, boom. Blue screen of death and file corruptions are true horror. If it weren't for backups, it'd be 100% death. This tier list brought back some trauma. Thankfully, I got Baby Day merch to look forward to. Limited tattoo. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Certified Nosaki, thank you. Any JP senpais you haven't met can meet them soon. There are a couple that I haven't met that I would love to meet. If I have the chance to, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh my god. Ah! Sniff. HP pencil, thank you. Iris! You're not gonna get me. 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 You're not gonna... You're not... Do I have to say it the same way that I said Callie's? Iris, let me smell your feet! Thank you for the pink super chat. Boom boom. Thanks for the stream bait. Congratulations on the virtual navigator role. Unrelated question. Are you guys gonna start chatcast again anytime? Yeah! Thank you guys so much for waiting for chatcast. It's going through a little bit of like a rebirth right now. So I'm aware that we haven't done chatcast for a long time, but I think we're trying to zhuzh it up a little bit, revamp it. And also, we want to make sure like everyone is still feeling okay. You know, Iris is not 100% better yet. So, and also everyone is really busy. Yeah, we're preparing. We're getting it prepared. So please keep waiting. It will come back eventually. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone's been pretty sick lately. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm trying... We were trying to see if we can make it like more of a proper podcast. Like, although it's fun to just Zatsu for like 2 hours every month, it gets to a point where you kind of run out of things to talk about on stream. You know, without, you know, prompts or without like actual topics, you know? So it will just be very in my opinion, a little bit repetitive if we just kept doing that. Although it's very, very fun, you know. So I feel like we can revamp it. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we can revamp it and then we can try new things as well. Yeah. So thank you for waiting. Please keep waiting for us. Thank you, thank you. Darkness, thank you. I didn't know there's a bigger surprise than VR Chat Ambassador today. Oh yes! Sorry! You know how I said there were announcements this week? VR Chat Ambassador was not one of the announcements that I thought was happening. Did you guys think that was one of the big announcements that was happening? It's not. There's more announced. I didn't know that was being announced this week.
There's another announcement that's coming! Yeah! There's more! It's coming!
I had no idea that the VR chat announcement was happening this week as well. I really guess... And it's not the cover song. I already announced that. There's another very fun thing that's being announced this week. Yeah. You're just gonna wait for it. Come on, give us a hint. No. Is it this week? My week ends after Halloween. That's my week. So probably not this. Maybe it's... Is it this? I don't know when it's... Before the end! Before Halloween! I think is when the announcement's happening. But anyway. No spoiler, but no spoiler.
No spoiler.
It's an extended week. It's my extended week. But thank you very much. I'm very excited. Ha 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 ha. Keep your secrets. Oh. Once the secret is out, you'll understand why I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Zyra, thank you so much. Dollar, thank you again. You know what? 11 years later, after the college exam, entrance exam, I got the offer of postdoctoral research of the University of Miami. PhD! Oh my god. Big brain. We have a big brain rat here. Big brain brat. You're the BBB. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. You're the BBB. Big brain brat. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That one brat who wasn't afraid of their report card. I understand now. The Beekeeper, thank you again. Thank you for the kind words. Aside from my concussion, I think your encouragement and kind words... You got a concussion? Oh my god, please take it easy. Please take it easy. Oh my goodness. Lie down. Lots of fluids. Don't move the hand. Thank you. Hope you get better soon. I was the guy who earlier this year asked if I should get chicken salt for my brother's wedding. He loved it. Chicken salt brightening up one wedding at a time. One wedding at a time. Another W for Australia. You're so right. 10 out of 10 wedding gift. 10 out of 10. Bay is now becoming everyone's wedding advisor. Bro, my music... my cultural inclinations of seasoning. I'm telling you. Whenever you need something for a wedding, just look to Australia. Look to me. I'm the V wedding ambassador. Oh my god, V wedding planner. What's this about your music? Oh, they play dice at a wedding. V wedding planner. New title acquired. Let's go. Yo, thank you so much for the pink super chat. Boom, boom, boom. I just remembered one more thing. The scariest is waking up in the morning and finding your unarchived Gorilla karaoke stream. Aww. The second is singing my favorite song on it. The name of the song is Honto no Oto. I haven't sung that song in a really long time. Aww. Thank you. That's very sweet. Very, very sweet. Thank you. I should sing that song again. It's been a while. Walton Cat, thank you so much for the pink super chat as well. Boom, boom, boom. Complete hard drive failure. I had a game I was making from scratch for several years, completely lost for good because a HD. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's pain. I feel so sorry for your loss. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. R.I.P. Do you have your HDD backed up, babe? Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They sounded like she was leaving an hour ago. I went back and did other stuff. Came back, she's still here. Yeah! Super chat equals Zatsu time, which equals an entire stream. Did you know I'm a Zatsu streamer? How's your throat, babe? It's better. It's better. It's a little bit tight. So, yeah. Anyway, but that's it for today. I'm gonna go drink some more soup. And then I'm going to go climbing. You know, hopefully not ruin my very nice new nails I'm very happy about. Get my keyboard! And then come back and sign my anniversary gacha cards while watching Kobos 3D. What a day. What a day. What a day indeed. You better remember to post the keyboard. I'm gonna post it after I get Iris's approval. I'm gonna send it to Iris first. I send a picture of the keyboard to Iris, and then I gotta record a video of the stock for Iris, and then I'll post it on the members community chat. Okay? Priorities, guys. Priorities. Okay. But that's it for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are. Sniff. Should we redirect to someone? Let's have a look. Who else is streaming at the moment? I don't know. Is Callie streaming? Oh. Oh, Crony's. Oh, she's playing Love Sam. Let's go say hi to Crony. I have watched the lore video for Love Sam. So I know what happens. Anyway. Before you go, I would just like to let you know that the 3D acrylic stands are still available for sale down in the description below. Also, if you want to check out my 3D celebration merch item, the very, very cool Street Rag t-shirt that will go with your newly acquired birthday merch. It's very cool. I have some new pictures actually of the t-shirt that I will post soon. It's very cool. Product samples. So if you are interested, please do click the link down in the description below. You have another 2 weeks before the sale ends for good, and you'll never be able to get your Street Rat t-shirt ever again. Thank you very much. But that's it for today. That's it for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. 안녕, 짠네, 사바다. I'll see you guys tomorrow, either for the watch along or it would be a unarchived vocal practice stream. That is it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.